The LVSA is also known as the Launch Vehicle Stage Adapter. It's the piece that goes on top of the core stage, which is the first stage of the SLS vehicle, and it goes underneath the second stage, which is the Interim Cryogenic Propulsion Stage, which is much smaller. Because of the difference in diameter, you need an adapter, and that's what the LVSA does. It adapts the smaller upper stage to the larger lower stage.
We are making a very large cone. Absolute cone size is 30 foot tall. So imagine a 3-story building that's shaped like a huge cone, all made out of aluminum and all welded together. We have ring segments up at the top coming from Major Tool out in Indiana. We have panels coming from California from a company named Amro. And we have some local shops doing work for us on the flight hardware itself. They're bringing in segments of rings where we're going to end up welding those all together at the bottom of the cone. And from there we're going to go up and we're going to build 2 cones out of different pieces of material. And that's because the cone is so large that it's got to be made in 2 sets. So you've got 2 small cones coming together to make 1 large cone. And then on top of that very large cone is going to be another ring. And that's going to finish out what the Launch Vehicle Stage Adapter really looks like when it's all said and done.
This particular unit is our very first LVSA. It's going to be used for our structural test, where we'll take several of the components that go on the top of the SLS rocket. We'll put them in a large test stand and subject them to the loads in excess of what they'll see in flight, just to verify that our analysis is correct and that the vehicle will survive.
And from there, we're going to take everything that we've been doing and we're going to make the flight unit. And that very first flight unit is going to actually go up in space, which makes this one of the coolest things that you could do in a long time.